So you can see Chu loves his Spirit and Crystallize. This is Crystallize Slark. He does love this hero. Finally get the kill onto this Keeper of the Light. They'd been trying that one for a while. They see him farming thanks to this Hawk. Of the power of the Beastmaster. It looks like Seneko taking a lot of damage. He's caught inside the trees. He pops his stick, but it only saves him for another second. But there's some permanent agility. The first stack, top tier 1. But are we going to see some action over here? TPing behind Seneko. He's now caught inside the trees, but actually forces him out with that blinding light. But the toss forward onto him. Do they have quite enough damage? Yes, they do. The last touch coming in from Misha. Okay, on this bottom lane, the Ice Path, it doesn't latch onto Iceberg. And they do actually get the kill with this catapult. Are they able to get any more? The avalanche, it's on to a lot of them. But the roll forward onto Chu is really nice. The slow does catch Non-Grata, but the toss up of the bear. They do finally manage to kill this Tiny. But the Raw, are they able to kill Iceberg through the trees? He isn't able to decrep himself in time. And Non-Grata, do they have anything to disable this? Yes, they do with the pounce. It's going to be another kill. And that's 3 kills for the side of Navi. A double kill onto Crystallize. And they instantly smoke up. It looks like they're looking for more. Crystallize has his Shadow Blade completed. It looks like he wants to use this. They found Silence Terrorblade. They've got the Ice Path as well as the Raw. And that's going to be an easy intelligence. I mean, easy agility stolen. Worth noting, Terrorblade, the highest agility game in the game at 4 agi per level. But now he's missing one. And on this backlines here, they found the Keeper of the Light. They found Iceberg. But with the decrep, is he going to be able to get away in time? But Chu, he has the roll in the Boulder Smash in 1 second. And the Ice Path, it doesn't matter. Miss, but they get the slow as well as the silence, and now Magical, he's on top of him. The Magnetize, and an easy another kill for Crystallize. He is just racking up this permanent agility. So really nice fight there for the side of Navi. I don't think so. He's not buying back on the Pugna. They got vision inside the pit, and they're sending in Terrorblade Illusion. They do have the Ignis of the Keeper of the Light if they want to use it, and he throws it down. But nice Ice Path. They have used Metamorphosis. Are they going to be able to kill this Terrorblade? The Ignis, it's being defended thanks to this Sprout. And they're doing so much damage. And with that, they have Metamorphosis. They have their Pugna. I wouldn't be surprised if they go into the pit here on the side of Windstrike. They're sending the Bear. They get the Ice Path. There is the Magpire. But Silence, he's not affected by it. And Chu, he goes in. The Raw, are they able to kill the Terrorblade? He's being healed up by his Pugna. And he does get the Sunder off onto Magical in time. The disarm, actually, bad coordination there between the Pugna and Crystallize. He actually manages to steal the Aegis. But it looks like Magical, he is going to drop. And with the Ice Path, they're trying to get away. Crystallize does manage to finish off the Tiny. But they're TPing forward here on this Nature's Prophet. He does have the Sprout if he's able to get it up on Crystallize. But now, the turnaround, the Ice Path. Crystallize, it looks like he wants Non-Grata on this Nature's Prophet. And Blizzy, they don't quite catch him. They throw up the ward. And the disarm, the silence, though, on this Pugna. So he's not able to use any of his spells. And the Magnetize, it's doing a lot of work here on Silent. But Crystallize leaps forward. There is no Sunder left for him. And that's going to be a dead Terrorblade if he's able to catch him. He uses the Shadow Blade to move faster. One more hit is all he needs. He does finally fall to that Liquid Fire of the Jakiro. So they see Crystallize. He'll know that he's seen. But Chu rolls forward. He's caught in. He's caught by the Ignis, but he's the only one. And Crystallize isn't able to make anything happen. He doesn't want to fight under that Ignis. But they're running forward. And they actually toss forward Silent. He's caught in the Ice Path though. And Crystallize, he's going to be just fine. Lizzie, he's being sucked off, and he does manage to get that roll, but he dies to the Dagon of Iceberg. Now Silent, he's feared. He has Sunder. If he's able to get off, but he's caught in the Ice Path, and he's not able to get off his Sunder. That BKB on Magical doing work. And now Iceberg, you are decrept up yourself, but I don't think you're going to be able to get away. The toss up here, it looks like as that chase continues, and Crystallize, he's able to get a kill there on Yamich. And as we follow this forward, Magical, he's not going to be able to get Iceberg, I don't think. Okay, so let's think about this game. Navi need to make something happen. I think they're waiting for the next Aegis to really try and hit their push. They have the Necro level 3 as well as the Blink Dagger. I'm not sure what their next big item is. Over here, the Bear just eliminated by the Avalanche Toss as well as the Dagon. And Crystallize, he's sitting here in Viz. He's got good vision. They do catch an Orchid onto this Jakiro. But Crystallize, is he able to kill off Misha? He is, but he's still caught in the Will-O-Wisp. They pop the Metamorphosis. They finish off the Jakiro. But Yamish, he's decrept up by his own Pugna, so he's not able to get away very fast. But with that Crimson Guard, he is going to be very, very tanky. Crystallize, he's taking a whole lot of damage, actually, from this Terrorblade. But they do... No, they don't actually even manage to finish off the Pugna. And that was the second Bear. True, they did manage to kill off that Tiny at long last, but... So... Chu, he is invis here, but they do have water. He blink forward. He gets the silence or two, but double damage on this Terrorblade as well as the Metamorphosis. Chu, you're not going to be long for this one. BKB popped on Magical, but he's taking so much damage from these illusions. They've eliminated Chu. The Raw though onto this Terrorblade. He's DT'd. They try saving him with the Sprout, but the Ice Bath, they just don't have enough damage, as well as the Decrep. He hasn't even had to use Thunder, and it looks like Seneco's going to go down as well. They've also lost Crystallize, and that was a big fight for the side of Winstrike. So Macropire is going to try and stop the push for a tiny bit of time, because Lone Druid in this top lane, he pops his BKB. Is he going to be able to kill this tier 3? They use the Fear, so he's able to TP away, but even more happening over here. They find Chu. They do use the Ignis Fatuus, but it looks like that's going to be all they find on this Spirit. Using the Raw, are they able to kill off this Tiny in time? They're trying to fight into this. They do have the Ice Bath, but the Sunder onto Blizzy. Yamich, he is killed by Crystallize. Crystallize finally finding the R button. Now the Sprout onto Blizzy. He doesn't have a Raw, but the Ice Bath unlocked. But the Dagon from Iceberg just absolutely eliminates Magical. Caught up in that Sprout. Sorry, I thought that was the Beastmaster, but no, they caught Magical. Crystallize. Still cutting waves though, but they do have a lane with them. Ice Bath going to stop them going up for a second, but this creep wave is going to be a problem, and with that, we should see a full lane of racks. I don't think there's anything they can do about it. The Macropire is nice, but backdoor protection won't be back in time. And there with the Dagon as well as the Suck, do they have quite enough to kill this Jakiro? Lucky for him not. Iceberg, is he able to get away? He's caught on the high ground. He eats the cheese. Crystallize, he leaps forward. It is silenced up, but now Sprouted him as well as Decrep Iceberg. He's going to be just fine. And now they're just walking away from the side of Winstrike. They took their melee racks. That's what they wanted. Chu rolling forward. He does get off the stun. Iceberg, he is really quite low. Blizzy gets off the Raw as well as the Fear. Massive Ice Bath. And now Silent. He's all by himself. He does have the Aegis. He stuns up Seneko. Is he able to fight 5v1? I don't think so. And that is going to be the Aegis. They lay down the Ice Bath. That's going to be a second kill on the Terrorblade with the Fear. But Blizzy, he's TPing to his Hawk with the Boots of Travel. He gets the Raw off onto this Pugna, but the Ignis Fatuus is going to allow them to counter-initiate. And Metamorphosis instantly on Silent. They eliminate Blizzy. He was the one who jumped in with the Raw. He buys back, but he has no Raw. Crystallize getting very low there. Has to use his BKB as well as his ultimate. And now, this Tide of Winstrike, they're not afraid of anything. They've caught out this Jakiro Seneko, and he doesn't have buyback. But again, this Decrep... Look at that bear. He has to use the level 25 talent here on Magical. But Silent, they know there's no glyph for the side of the Radiant. They've popped their ultimate on the Terrorblade, or the Metamorphosis. And this Ignis Fatuus, it's defending them. But Magical, he does have his BKB, and he's trying to use it to fight up against them. But now, Crystallize, he jumps forward. He needs to use his ultimate instantly. But is he able to achieve anything but Chu dead? No buyback on that Earth Spirit. And Crystallize, is he able to get away from that fight? He is with a pounce. So they've put the Nether Ward on the high ground. It means they're going to be able to stop Blinks with something. Yamich, he blinks in. He gets the Avalanche, but Magical gets off his BKB as well as the Fear in time. But they do finally kill off that Cosmo. That means there's going to be no Ignis Fatuus. The Raw wasted actually on the Lincoln Sphere. And Crystallize now, he does manage to kill Iceberg, but he was the one with the Aegis. There is no Metamorphosis here on Silent currently, but he's fighting up against Crystallize. But Crystallize using his ultimate, and he gets the kill. Actually, on this Terrorblade, NAVI are winning this fight. Iceberg, he pops a cheese and he goes down. What just happened? But the Hex going forward again, the Will-O-Wisp, but Crystallize, he pops his BKB for once. He uses the Nullifier to get rid of the Ghost Scepter. That's the point of the Nullifier, to get rid of the fact of the Decrep. And over on the back, Silent, he finishes off the Beastmaster. Beastmaster instantly buys back. He did manage to use his Raw, and Chu, they have backed off. So that's one buyback for them, and they haven't managed to get any kills against Winstrike. Finally, they're smoking up. They have 3 minutes. They need to do something about this. Their courier has been killed. They can't let him go unavenged. And Blizzy goes forward. He breaks Linkers and he gets the Raw on the Terrorblade. But there is no follow-up. They kill the Keeper of Light. There's no buyback on him. Chu's not able to catch anything. They see Yamich. They want Silent. They're going forward. Are they able to catch him? Rolling forward onto Chu, but with BKB as well as... Actually, no TP. He used the Refresher Shard for that Metamorphosis. And with that, it looks like the side of NAVI, they're just going to back off. They forced out the Refresher Shard, but... Magical, he's by himself, and non-grata. He has Sprout if he wants to use it. The Sprout misses, and it looks like they're going to try and turn. Crystallize, he's over here. They don't have detection for him. They do actually eliminate Magical. I'm not sure how he died, but he buys back instantly. Crystallize, he was forced into his BKB and his ultimate, and they toss him back into the air. Crystallize, he's silenced. Do they have enough damage? Yes, they do. They eliminate the Slark. He buys back the Disarm onto this Terrorblade. He still has the Thunder, and he's being healed by Iceberg from the back. And he's going to be just fine. Magical, he gets the Fear off. Do they have enough damage to kill this Terrorblade? Silent, does he... No! Silent! No buyback! He wasn't able to get off his Thunder, and they kill off the Nature's Prophet as well as this Tiny. He's going to fall down next. And that's 5 dead for the side of Winstrike. It looks like NAVI are going to win this game. Ice Bath catches. Are they going to be finally able to kill this Will-O-Wisp? You need to kill it. Finally, they have. They've actually even popped BKBs. They're killing the tiny buyback. They're just buying space for their Terrorblades. The Illuminate is doing a lot of work. They're celebrating already. The Ice Path is up, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, and that's GG. NAVI taking game number 1 of this best of 3 series. Someone who can lane well versus the Timbersaw. Skyra on Iceberg. Okay. Magical getting so low from this damage from Iceberg, and if with the stomp, doesn't even need the stomp. It's worth noting, as Natural Order gets leveled higher, there'll be even more magical damage on Iceberg over here. So Neko, he does have the Purifying Flames. I missed a kill in the top lane, actually. Nisha and the Tiny onto this Beastmaster, but let's see. Are they able to kill Magical again? He needs one more. He pops the Mango. He'll definitely be able to kill Soneko. Magical is healing up. They cancel his salve, but he'll get the kill on Yamich. Skyroth Mage, he's doing so much damage with every single Arcane Bolt, every single concussive shot. But now they're trying to chase him away. The Avalanche does catch on to him, as well as the Purifying Flames. And thanks to that, he goes down just to the Whirling Death. The Stomp isn't going to be enough to allow them to escape. It's not. They toss forward the Timbersaw, and he's caught in by that Fortune's End. And the Whirling Death chopping down trees. No smoke, but it looks like they want Non-Grata. They do have level 6 on Magical. And look at that, channeling it, waiting for him to waste the Warcry. They instantly purge it off, and that's a second stack of agility for this Crystallized Slark, like we usually see. And now, Silent has such a rough time in every single lane. He's finally at the bottom mark. Also, he looks like he really wants to recover with his Battle Fury. But Crystallized, he's here in this bottom lane. No Midas this time. They see Silent, he leaps forward, they get the slow. So much damage coming out, but he's actually being healed up by the Purifying Flames, as well as the Warcry. Are they able to kill him off in time? He blinks forward, Silent. Are they going to catch him? The Grimstroke, it looks like he died somewhere else, but now Non-Grata. He's going to hunt down Soneko, but with the Raw, it's not going to be enough. And even though you have your God Strike, it's not enough. And Crystallized, look at that. Already 3 permanent agility on him. Crystallized has the Aegis. He just wants to kill someone. He wants to make use of his Shadow Blade. And with the Raw, they should hopefully be able to get something. With Crystallized coming in, they do actually get the silence on him. Are they going to be able to kill him? He has Aegis, but luckily they killed the Phantom just in time, and he's able to get away. As well as that kill, he has Aegis, but the rest of the team is coming in after the Aegis expires. And it looks like WINSTRIKE, are they going to back off, or are they going to go for another one? So they just back off after that Aegis. They do have the Hawk going forward if they want to look for more for the side of NAVI. They did get the kill, and they cancel the TP actually of Silent. They're now needs going to fight, but their Timbersaw coming in. So much burst damage. They almost eliminate Silent. He's used up, and it looks like Beastmaster. He was stepped up in that Grimstroke after the toss. It's not quite enough, but they do finally manage to kill the PA on this backline. They have lost Blizzy, but they are going to lose Misha right now. And there goes Misha now leaping forward even further is Crystallized. He's fighting up against Non-Grata. He eats the Avalanche. He does have a Stormbolt, but he's not able to quite get it out. And he dies to the Whirling Chain of this Timbersaw. Okay, now I feel responsibility. Next time you stream, I'll subscribe to you. I've been meaning to do it for a while, DK. But over here, they've caught out Non-Grata, but Oracle, he's silenced up with the Phantom. He isn't able to get off his Embrace. And meanwhile, they've even found Blizzy on this backline over here. He's taken down Chu. He's got hit. They're trying to follow up this start. Crystallized. He is dusted up, but he makes his way to the low ground. But Tiny, he's not going to be so lucky. He eats Elder Titan Earth Splitter. And with a little bit more damage, they are able to kill him. Actually, the Avalanche. But with that Arcane Bolt, it looks like that's going to be more than enough. Actually going down to the PA Dagger, and that's a 3-0 fight. Okay, Crystallized, they do see him. He should realize that he's seen. They get off the stun, but he did get off the Dark Pack just before. He even pops his BKB, the Avalanche toss. That's going to eliminate the Grimstroke. Actually, he's tossed forward. And now Chu, he's dying to this Silent PA. He's doing so much work. Crystallized, he isn't able to kill anyone. Oracle pops out to himself. They have got the Raw onto his PA, and now Magical is here, but they've eliminated Crystallized. Crystallized, he's going down. They do get off the stop Yamich. He dies to a ball. Magical, he's taking a lot of damage. He doesn't manage to get himself away to a tree, but he does pop the Lotus Hole, but he's still going to die to Silent. That's a 3-for-1 fight. But are they going to be able to do Roche? Chu gets a really nice catch, actually eliminating the Grimstroke. That's Skyroth ulti. It's not going to be quite enough. Chu, the silence removed by this Lotus Hole. Non-Grata jumping forward. He, with his God Strength, spot Blizzy. Is he going to be just fine? BKB on Crystallized. They do manage to kill off Non-Grata. No! The bash! From the PA, it saves the Sven, but not for very long. Silent, he still has his BKB. They do finally finish off Blizzy. Magical, he's trying to fight up. Silent, that's triple dagger, doing a lot of work. He eats through Magical. Doesn't have many stacks of reactive, only 3 stacks. And now Crystallized, they're going into the Roche pit. They all ball back for this WINSTRIKE side. Like, you can look at this. Look at all these buybacks used by the WINSTRIKE side. 3 buybacks, but it's going to at least secure them, Roche. And over here, Silence, they do get the stun. It looks like Chu is going to be taking a spill to this Skyroth Mage. And now he leaps forward on Grasser. That's a nice stun. They have the Skyroth ulti, and that just eliminates Magical from the fight. He gets a roar off onto the Skyroth, but they have the Grimstroke install. And Blizzy, he has to be saved thanks to that Oracle ultimate. Nograta, though, he's still trying to kill him through the Oracle ultimate. And the triple dagger does so much work. Magical, he's cut up. He had to buy back for that. Blizzy, he didn't survive through the Oracle ultimate. And Crystallize, he uses the BKB, but the Elder Titan Earthsplitter doing so much work, just zoning them back. But leap forward, the Scarlet ulti again. The Hex, it just allows him to eliminate the Slug. He has no buyback on Crystallize. He has no buyback on Magical after he falls here with that dagger. And that's GG. WINSTRIKE taking this series to a 1-1. Just getting even more kills to rob it. Still in the wound. WINSTRIKE, we don't think they will 2-1. Okay. Let's see how it goes. But he needs to be really careful. 1, 2, one more. And he's just going to dive him. And there you go. Iceberg killing Magical in this mid lane. He does some damage. As well as connecting Torrent. Do they have enough damage? He gets the stun out. He needs to connect this Tidebringer through the creeps. And he does get the kill there with the rotation of Seneko. Not much happening between them. They're just trying to trade up. Iceberg sitting here. Jump forward. They've got the silence on Seneko. They do purge off the Exile. But I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Actually, with that, as well as the boat, they get the Ravage before he gets anything up. And he's stunned. A nice kill. And they catch the boat, and that's going to be a nice kill here. Crystallize, he's TP'd back. Nongrata, if he has vision of this, he might be able... I don't think he has quite enough burst for this Terrorblade with the Ultimate Orb online. But they've got the Axe. It looks like Monkey King. The boat, it does catch on to him. Do they have enough to kill him, though? They have no Ravage, actually, for the moment because of that Phantom. That's a really nice stun on Iceberg, but he's not quite able to get away with that Metamorphosis form of Crystallize. How long of Metamorphosis? They do have a small amount of time left. So I think they're going to try and just get a tier 3 and back. There is no glyph for the Dire side. Doing work. Nice avalanche toss up onto both of them. That's a lot of damage onto Magical, but they haven't stopped him getting the racks, and that's going to be a melee lane racks. They actually get the deny with the Tiny. So I think they're going to pop it and go for this. Yes, they do. They're just going for this. They need to come back from the side of WINSTRIKE. They have the Hawk actually sitting in the trees for the side of Navi to scout anything out. That dagger does not, and the avalanche toss, is it enough? No, the roar, is he able to get Asunder? He definitely will be able to, thanks to that Oracle ultimate. The Ravage as well, they've eliminated the Tiny, they've eliminated the Monkey King, but he buys that almost instantly, and PA was disarmed by that Halberd. She blinks up to the high ground, and she's going to be just fine. But Misha taking so much damage, that Monkey King ultimate, it's only caught Blizzy inside it, but Blizzy's going to be just fine, and PA, they need one more hit. They missed the torrent, the urn, it's not quite enough, but with that, they're going to take this next lane of racks. Empowered as well as BKB, but haste on Magical. Ravage actually on the back line over here. They got the roar on the BKB Monkey King. Are they able to kill anyone? The Halberd onto that PA, as well as the boat coming in. The Metamorphosis has been used. They've caught inside the Monkey ultimate. They finally killed off Magical, and they do eliminate this Magnus. No RP yet. Terrorblade, is he fighting up the Monkey King inside the Wukong Command? They're both trapped up with the Sunder off the Oracle ultimate. They eliminate the PA. There's no buyback on Silent, and now Monkey King ultimate ended, and that is probably going to be GG. That's 4 dead for the side of WINSTRIKE. And a rampage here for Crystallize this game. Oh, MKB for the PA, sorry. Blink forward from Blizzy. They have Ravage if they want to use it, but he's just eliminating Misha without the help. They get the Grimstroke ulti off, but there's nothing to combo with it. They need to make something happen now or never. Metamorphosis, there is Aegis. They've got the X on the Tiny. I think he's not long for this world on Nongrata. Meanwhile, on the side here, they're just trying to defend against the creeps. And Crystallize, he's just killing Silent. Big Ravage there. He pops his BKB on Silent just in time, but they have the MKB, and he's dead. He did manage to kill off an illusion, but they don't really matter. Congratulations to NAVI, winning this best of 3 series.